Nice timing, Grandpa Rick.
Doctor.
Following the introduction of Rick Prime, nicknamed Killer Rick, in the season premiere, Rick and Morty's 6th season continues with another action-packed episode. The second episode, Rick, a Mort Well Lived, takes a new tack and concentrates on an adventure with a video game theme. In the episode, Morty is shown being disassembled into a million pieces and imprisoned in a video game. In the meantime, Summer tries to pull off a Die Hard in the meantime, giving Rick some breathing room to save Morty. So, the question on the minds of viewers must be whether Rick and Summer's plan works and saves Morty. In that case, here is all the information you want on the conclusion of Rick and Morty Season 6 Episode 2. The Blips Chitz Space Arcade Station serves as the setting for the second episode, titled Rick, a Mort Well Lived. Morty is a video game character whose consciousness has been divided into millions of non-playable characters, trapping him inside the game. With Summer's assistance, Rick enters the game and attempts to persuade the people of Morty that they are prisoners within a game. The arcade is attacked by a bunch of extraterrestrial criminals while Rick tries to come up with a solution to Morty's predicament. Summer is instructed to deal with the aliens by Rick, who makes reference to Die Hard, as he cannot leave without transmitting all of Morty's mind to the real world. Although Summer has never watched Die Hard, the leader of the extraterrestrial organization is a fan and has based his whole criminal career on the film. As a result, a titanic battle of intellect and might ensues between the extraterrestrial, who resembles Hans Gruber, and Summer, who resembles John McClane. A religious cult is created in the world as a result of Rick's efforts to persuade the NPCs that they are different personalities of his grandchild. Eventually, Rick convinces Marta, a Morty version who is aware of the predicament, to join his cause. Rick intends to transfer them to the real world once he has persuaded 92% of the people on the planet that they are Morty-like versions of themselves. The remaining 8%, though, are still not persuaded that Rick respects and loves Morty. Therefore, they decide to stay in the game world. Rick's hesitance to express his affection for Morty proves the group's point, and Marta refuses to let Rick leave without gathering the entirety of Morty's consciousness. Meanwhile, Summer's battle with the aliens comes to a head, and she finds herself cornered. Marta joins the group opposed to Rick toward the conclusion of the episode and won't let him go with Morty's full consciousness. Years pass in the game, and Rick is still trapped because of Marta. However, Marta chooses to allow Rick to go once her own kids join Rick's side and a number of her own people reach retirement age. In order to get Morty to the real world, Rick takes off with all the NPCs and transports them to space. Rick and Morty arrive in the present world just in time to help Summer fight the invaders. After reading about Die Hard, Summer is able to one-up the aliens, and the trio is able to kill the group. Rick, Morty, and Summer make the decision to go back home after securing Morty's consciousness and putting a stop to the alien battle. But while Marta spends her final days inside the arcade, Rick pays the workers to keep the game going. Rick seems to genuinely care for Morty if he chooses to save Marta, who is only a small portion of Morty. Therefore, Rick disproves Marta's initial hypothesis, and she takes solace in the knowledge that by letting everyone quit the game, she made the correct decision. How come Rick has Morty's trust? When Morty gets back to reality, he declares that he has entire faith in Rick. Although Rick and Morty share a close relationship, Rick's egotistical behavior frequently causes issues for little Morty. Therefore, it is difficult for Morty to feel valued by and trust Rick. After Morty is split into millions of NPCs, each of them receives certain traits and characteristics of Morty that make him individualistic. Marta is born from the part of Morty that does not trust Rick. In the episode's final moments, Marta decides to remain inside the video game. As a result, the part of Morty that distrusts Rick is removed. Hence, Morty states that he trusts Rick completely, and the duo's relationship evolves. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like.